I apologize, y'all. My lights are going out on me because I'm trying to charge up my light and whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to come on here and apologize for knocking that video off because, good God, it was going to be a good one, and I just really don't have it in me right now to finish. I'm so sorry. It was really disturbing to see the photos and the defense, or not the defense, the bruised hands and the black eye and the bruises on her neck, and I think maybe Dee Dee tried to defend herself. I really seriously believe that because the autopsy said that Dee Dee was tortured for like several days. It said several days before she actually died. And if you go on to Candace Starr's videos, where it said it'll be deleted, it hasn't been deleted yet. She's got two that are, I think, the same video. She explains, because I guess she went to nursing school or something. I took a little bit of medical in college myself, but I think that if you go to Candace Starr's video, it's KANDISSTARR, she'll be able to explain it a lot better than I can. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the wounds on Dee Dee's back and on her neck were done before Nick got there. There were several fresh stab wounds, but there was no blood coming out. Just I can't even explain it. I'm so sorry. I just can't. I can't explain it. It's really disturbing. I don't understand why Dee Dee isn't in prison for the rest of her life. She really should be, because, I mean, Dee Dee did a lot of bad things, fraudulent things all over Louisiana and up in Missouri. She didn't deserve to be beaten and stabbed by her own daughter. Prison maybe, but not death. And I'm not here to say anything good or bad about Dee Dee, because I didn't know her. Everybody that met her said she was a sweetheart. She was a good mom, and she was a sweetheart, and all this other stuff. I'm sure she was, because Gypsy got to go on trips and got to do this and that. And her freaking house was full of crap, all for Dee Dee. Trips and house and cars, and it really, when my mom was younger and I was a little kid, my mom left me with people so she can go party. She'd leave me overnight with people, and they did really bad things to me, and when my mom married my stepfather, they left overnight, I guess, for their honeymoon, whatever, and the guy they left me with, he slipped a Mickey in my milk or whatever I was drinking. I don't remember what it was. I think it was milk. And he raped me that night. And I woke up and there was blood on my sheets. I thought I pooped myself when I woke up the next morning, and I got all the sheets and threw them down the garbage chute. I was 6 years old. And what did I do for my mom that morning? I wasn't allowed to use the stove, but I made her breakfast because I love my mom. It wasn't her fault that she left me with perverts. Okay? It wasn't her fault. She didn't know. I mean, they all had kids. I I'm in a better place now. I've done forgiving everybody that's ever hurt me or harmed me in any kind of way. But I forgave. And that's the thing, we can't die harboring ill feelings for people that we don't ever know or see ever again in our lives, okay? Love and forgiveness are the keys to life. And I'm not saying that I'm ready to go, because I'm not. I've got to outlive my cats. That's my first and foremost thing right there. Is I got to outlive my babies. Because I don't want them to be outdoor cats. I don't want them to... There's things out there that'll hurt them. Snakes and birds and rats and mice and stuff. I don't want my babies hurt. I feed them. I give them water. I clean up their poop and their pee. They're my babies. And I know this video's gone on long enough about my personal crap. I apologize. But I tell you what, all the crap that I went through in my life with my mom, even my uncle and my aunt. My uncle did the sexual stuff to me, and my aunt did the mental stuff. She called me stupido and always putting me down and brushing my hair real hard before school. But I'd never want to... I'd never ever thought about killing them or even hurting them back. God forbid. Oh my God, I was just a little kid. I was tiny. I'm 5'3". Shoot, what am I gonna do? My uncle's 6'2". My aunt was taller. I was only, I don't know, 12 when I finally got to live with my grandma. I'd never... That thought never crossed my mind. No thoughts of hurting anybody back crossed my mind. I think Gypsy needs to be in a psych ward, honestly. Live out the rest of her life in a psych ward. Because that's what she deserves. She's a psychopath, a sociopath, a narcissist. I mean, narcissistic behavior isn't... Well, I don't know if it's a mental disorder or not, but, that's what she is. She's a narcissist. And, one of these days she's going to slip up. She's going to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, and she's going to end up back in prison. She should be back in prison anyway, because she lied on the stand under oath. She's lied to everybody. And like I said, I don't think that girl could save her life for anything just by telling the truth. I don't think she could. So with this, you all, I know I come into these videos with a bunch of ideas and stuff that I want to say, and I never get to say everything that I feel or what I'm seeing or watching. Mm-mm. She's not right. I watched, like I said, Mommy Dead and Dearest for the first time. I thought I watched it. God, I thought I watched everything about Gypsy before I started doing all these videos because she just started flooding my YouTube, and I was like, what the hell? People, what's going on? And I had to go and do my own research and find out stuff for myself because I couldn't, I just couldn't believe it. And it started with the act. Okay? And from what I understand, Gypsy's, everything comes from Gypsy. Nothing came from Dee Dee. Dee Dee's dead. She can't defend herself here nor there. I'm sorry. And no matter how we try to 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 call on Dee Dee to give the truth about what happened to her, right? We're not going to get it because first off, her soul is not at peace. She says she's at peace, but I don't believe she is. This is why Gypsy has nightmares about what happened that night or those nights. Nobody with a normal brain would do that kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, I don't think she has a normal brain. Now we can say that, because Jibs or Dee Dee took her, and did all this stuff. No, I mean it's part of it, but it's not all of it, okay? And I mean I've never lived like that, so I can't really say. I can't say yes or no to any of this because I never had to live through it. Fortunately, my grandma took me at 12. She gave me a great life. Something that I'd always wanted my whole life was just to be loved. That's it. That's what all I ever wanted. And my grandmother gave me that. I miss her dearly. I do. But when it came to my mom passing away, and the doctors asked me or telling me, you've got two options. You can let her go or you can let her stay here, but she'd be on life support and she'll never wake up again. Then a few weeks later, I see some documentary where some woman was in a coma for years and then woke up and she was normal. That killed my heart right there. I was like, oh my God, I killed my mom. I killed my mom. But I knew my mom didn't want to be on life support, man. I knew it. My grandmother didn't want to be brought back to life if she had passed away, which she did, and I told them, and I made sure that